Hey everyone, this is Emily for The Burrow, and this is part 2 of my art history, and this is getting into when I first started high school when I was 14, and this was a folder I made in art class to put all my stuff in. We did a couple kind of like native Canadian inspired things, and I think I just drew this in pencil first and then I went over it in India ink. I'm not totally sure what that's supposed to be, but... So okay, here's another native thing I did in art class. Yeah. Okay, most embarrassing stuff on top, that's great. Again, this stuff isn't in perfect chronological order. I'm pretty sure I did most of this when I was in grade 9 and 10, so I would have been 14 and 15. This is a Gundam Wing comic I did, really embarrassing, with my friend and I and like the characters from Gundam Wing. Another random thing, this is another Gundam Wing comic that I drew from my friend's fanfiction. And these are like our self-insert characters. We were assassins and stuff, and yeah, again, I didn't know that much about anatomy. I put some more time into drawing hands, and I read a lot of manga, so obviously this is pretty much like a manga inspired type of style. I drew this right out of a real Gundam Wing manga, I think. Yeah. And as you can see from the proportions and everything, that I hadn't taken anatomy in any way yet, and I wasn't good at drawing clothes, and I like drawing this like demented anime style where the eyes are like on the sides of the head. Okay, first Sailor Moon drawing. Some random thing, I don't know what that is. And Morbid was like one of my online handles again. Yeah, starting around this time I would get into more of like darker things to draw. I don't know, I thought I was like really dark and mysterious at this stage, I don't know. This is a sketch I did for a stamp that I made. We made in class by carving into little blocks of rubber. More with the quotes from books. This is, okay, as you can see, these are like the tallest people in the world, but this is from a book I really liked and I used to get out from the library like every other week, called I Can Hear the Morning Dove. It's about mental illness basically, but yeah, I don't think it's in print anymore. So this is a comic I did in English class. I don't know about you guys, but I was a major brown noser to all my English teachers, or basically all of them, and I actually did this comic for extra credit. Isn't that the nerdiest thing you've ever heard of? And it's about this kid and his hillbilly parents like hate the stuff he builds with cardboard, and then he rips it up. Oh, my teacher's comments here: original, artistic, excellent, 4+. That's basically like A+. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can even see that. It's really light. It's Duo from Gundam Wing, and again, I think I drew that directly out of the manga. Here's another art assignment. We had to like make up a novel cover for like a science fiction novel or something. So that was my version. Kinky drawing of Duo and Hero from Gundam Wing. So embarrassing. Random thing. Scary looking thing. This is another school assignment I did a comic for, and the prodigal son. I think this is like a parable from the Bible or something. And I appropriated the Full Metal Alchemist characters. You can't really tell because the drawings are so bad. Yeah, I did that a lot in high school for school assignments because I figured the teachers wouldn't be able to tell that it was basically fan art. It's embarrassing. Super demented thing. This one is about midway through high school, I think. And I was kind of developing this story that went nowhere about these like werebat furry things that were human during the day and they could transform into like furries that had bat wings and stuff. I don't know. That was probably an assignment. I don't think I would want to draw that in my own time. This looks like a mucha thing. It looks like we probably had to like just trace off something and practice painting with that. It's pretty bad. More object drawing, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a grade on this. 4 minus. That's, oh, it's from 2002. Yeah, I would have just turned 15. Yeah, it's really stupid assignments. And then trying to draw perspective for like the first time in my life. You can tell it's not that good. I don't know why the hell I drew this. Another thing I was practicing watercolor with. It's, if you know anything about watercolor, it's not very good at all, but yeah, I'd never really painted with anything before. And yeah, 2004, so now we're getting into the later part of high school. I think I graduated in 2004, so, oh yeah, I started drawing a lot of naked ladies. Oh, that's not true, I started drawing naked ladies when I was like a small child, so yeah, there's gonna be a lot of that coming up. And now we're getting into the last year or so of high school. I always wrote song lyrics on my drawings. Didn't we all go through that type of phase though? Not that embarrassed about it. Yeah, really demented anime influenced was kind of like my thing back then. Yeah, I don't know what that's, not why I drew that. Naked Man. Oh, this is 2005, so this is my last semester of high school. And this, some of the stuff I submitted for my portfolio for animation, so like these hand drawings I had to do for my portfolio. So you can see that you don't have to be like a perfect artist to get into animation. They just want to see like that you try. Oh god. This is another manga I was developing called Imagination Machine that never went anywhere. I don't remember what it was about, but there's a bunch of drawings in here of it. There's one of my whereabouts, and you can see I was going to attempt to draw a background. I had no idea how, and then gave up after like the first few minutes. Oh, there's another portrait. You can see I got a little bit better. It's slightly less demented than the one I did a few years before this. It's another thing I had to do for my portfolio. This one is definitely making it clear that I'll improve in the future once I show you my more recent drawings. I'd never really attempted to draw anything like this stuff before that I had to do for my portfolio, so yeah, it's pretty bad. It's from 2005 as well. That one's actually not that bad. I started to do more anatomy stuff, so it's not completely demented looking. I was still really obsessed with the anime though, so it's kind of similar to like an anime style. Really thick-necked horse. Didn't draw horses so much in high school, but I still was really obsessed with them. I think these pieces that are on black card are from a final assignment I had to do. I had to hand in some stuff on like card for some reason. I don't know. This is from 2004. And I think I submitted this as part of my portfolio as well as one of my wereback characters. Yeah, it's a weird phase. Random thing, I guess. That's from 2003, it says. Oh yeah, it's definitely not in order. That looks like it's from around the same era, same pen and everything. Anime stuff. More whereabout things. I don't even know. I don't totally remember the story there, but this is another school assignment. I had to do some kind of like depiction of the life of Buddha, so I drew this like, I don't even know if you call this a comic, but yeah, I thought that was kind of hilarious how I censored the baby picture. I got 4++ on this. Nice. Oh, some Harry Potter stuff. You can tell here I was way into the anime. It's like what I was really into. Oh, Naruto. Went through a short phase where I loved Naruto. I don't even know. I didn't even try to be like neat and tidy with my drawings. Like I just loosely scribbled and was like, this is good. Scary. And then this, I think this is acrylic. I don't even know what the hell. This is supposed to be like shoes or something. We went on this like art retreat for art class, and I remember we were supposed to paint something, and then once everyone was done painting, we were supposed to run our paintings under the tap water and kind of destroy them. And it was supposed to like teach you to not be attached to your artwork, but I refused to do it. So I still have it. Okay, so approaching the end of high school, I started keeping some sketchbooks again finally, so it's not entirely just a pile of loose paper. But yeah, these pretty much just consist of pretty bad anime type of drawings with song lyrics. Oh, there's a lot of swearing in these sketchbooks. There's going to be swearing and nudity, so yeah, I thought I was really edgy when I was in high school. It's one of my wear-back characters. Such a bad drawing. I don't even know why I drew this. It's like a map of the world. Nudity. Again, I was trying harder at anatomy, but never took a proper class or anything at this point. I think, like I've said in a different video, that I lived in a small town. I couldn't drive, so I didn't really have any way of going to proper art classes. Because let's face it, high school art didn't really teach us that much. I could basically draw anything I wanted and I got like really good marks on it. It's terrifying. Inuyasha, one of the best anime of all time. Oh, pretty bad anatomy again. It's supposed to be Edward, I guess. Fullmetal Alchemist stuff. Song lyric stuff. Photo. Oh, this isn't my drawing. This is one of my best friends in my last year of high school was the Japanese exchange student, Junko, and this is her drawing of her friend Ellen, who was in a live show on the Borough a few weeks ago. I think this is Ellen's drawing. And then this is my drawing of Ellen and Junko. I don't even know. I went through a long phase where I was obsessed with drawing people with their heads kind of cut off at the top of the page like this. Like I did that intentionally. I'm not really sure why. I thought it was like artsy or something. Oh my god. Drawings. I went through a Yu-Gi-Oh phase as well when I was probably way too old to be watching it. Not my drawing. I don't even know. Again, I don't know why I thought I could draw with pen at this age. It's very bad. And I think this is approaching college. Yeah, these are my friends that I first made in college. I don't even know. I don't know. Yeah, this is early on in college, so past high school at this point. Didn't draw in my sketchbook that often. I still don't really. And I think, yeah, that's it for that one. This is a sketchbook I had to keep for my grade 12 art class, so I think this was my second last semester of high school. And we had to do a lot of object drawing stuff, which I found really boring. As you can see, this is really sloppy, but I got a 4 on it, which is like an A, like I said. A little bit of portrait drawing. I don't even know. Ooh, I got a 4+ on this. I don't know why. Just like the sloppiest chicken scratch ever, right? More sloppiness. Got a 4- on this, so it's like an A-. Like in high school art, it's impossible to get a bad mark. Again, like those don't even look like trees, so I had no idea what I was doing. They basically don't really give instruction in high school art either. Not the best class. That's it. And here's the last part of my high school art that I have. This book's totally falling apart. I need to like tape it together. Ton of anime. I was a super anime freak at this point. I was the founder of the anime club. And I tried to draw a lot more darker stuff, and again, the sketchbook has some nudity and swearing in it, so it's probably more song lyrics. Again, I don't know why I thought I could draw with a pen. Very emo at this point in my life as well. It's disturbing. My God. This is so embarrassing, but again, this is just for like personal records and to show you guys what improvement kind of looks like, I guess. So yeah, it says 2005, so this is my last semester of high school. Yeah, at least I knew I was bad. Oh my God. Random page in here. Okay. I think this was at my peak of liking like Visual K, J-Rock type of stuff. So that looks like it was probably from a picture or something. I think this is supposed to be me. I use this as like my profile picture for a while or whatever. I don't even know. Okay. This is more from that manga I was talking about, Imagination Machine. I remember nothing about the story. And here's the last part of my high school art that I have. This book's totally falling apart. I need to like tape it together. Ton of anime. I was a super anime freak at this point. I was the founder of the anime club. And I tried to draw a lot more darker stuff, and again, the sketchbook has some nudity and swearing in it, so it's probably more song lyrics. Again, I don't know why I thought I could draw with a pen. Very emo at this point in my life as well. It's disturbing. My God. This is so embarrassing, but again, this is just for like personal records and to show you guys what improvement kind of looks like, I guess. So yeah, it says 2005, so this is my last semester of high school. Yeah, at least I knew I was bad. Oh my god. Random page in here. Okay. I think this was at my peak of liking like Visual K, J-Rock type of stuff. So that looks like it was probably from a picture or something. I think this is supposed to be me. I use this as like my profile picture for a while or whatever. I don't even know. Okay. This is more from that manga I was talking about, Imagination Machine. I remember nothing about the story. This looks like these are class notes, so this is probably still in high school. Still pretty demented anime faces, but getting a little bit better with the proportions. This is getting into college now, I'm pretty sure. So it's still pretty bad in my first semester of college. I think this was an assignment. I don't know why I did it in my sketchbook. Yeah. I drew this right out of a comic book, so that's why it's like slightly better than the stuff I just drew randomly. It's like a reference picture, you can get rid of that. This is from back in high school, so I guess since it's falling apart, it's gotten out of order. There's people's phone numbers, I gotta censor that. I remember my friend got really mad that I said this was him. More Gundam Wing making an appearance again. My god. Fullmetal Alchemist stuff. Some other anime. Random stuff. Nudity with song lyrics. As you can see, I'm trying more anatomy and trying to figure stuff out. That looks like it's a bit better anatomy. I don't know when I drew that. I always wrote notes to myself about how bad I was. It's kind of sad. Pretty sure this is still high school or right after high school. Ugh. More manga copying. Manga copying. This is Sayuki. This is one of my favorite anime when I was in high school, or not anime, manga. I don't know what the hell this is. I think, oh, okay, I drew this at a music festival I went to, and there was so much pot smoke everywhere. And I went to this like pastel drawing class, and they basically were just like, yeah, just feel it out, man, draw whatever you want on the page. And yeah, so there we go. So that's it for my high school art. Thank God that's over. Coming up next will be my animation type of assignments and my sketchbooks from college. So yeah, that's it for my childhood, I guess. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you, oh my god, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
How can I start to write a story? I've never written anything before. I don't really understand what makes up a page, what makes up a sentence, what makes up a paragraph, but I have this really great story in my head that I want to put down on paper, right? So the first thing, of course, I would tell you if you are one of the people in that